Technologies and tools for security control. Tools and technologies include various tools and technologies used to help protect against or monitor intrusion include authentication tools, firewalls, intrusion detection system, antiviruses and encryption software. So under access tools, we've just already said in our threats we had system access. So what tool do we need? The access control. It consists of all policies and procedures a company uses to prevent improper access to the system by unauthorized insiders and outsiders. Some insiders can be unauthorized to a certain place, and even outsiders are not allowed to access a certain place. So we have the word authentication, which refers to the ability to know that a person is who he or she claims to be. That means you need to have a card to present to show that actually if I'm Assumpta, yes, I am Assumpta. Access control software is designed to allow only authorized persons to use systems or to access data using some method of authentication. So the new authentication technologies include token. This is a physical device similar to an identification card that is designed to prove the identity of a single user. Like when you're going to do exams, one of the things we use is to give you a card to show that actually you are who you are. But on top of a card, we also give you an examination card and an identity card to show that actually you are the one. Then we have smart cards. It is a device about the size of a credit card that contains a chip formatted with access permission and other data. Like in the bank, this is what they use. You just put in the card and you're allowed to enter. Biometric authentication. It compares a person's unique characteristics such as fingerprints, face, written image against a stored set profile. So if you are using a biometric system and you're using, for example, a hand and your hand is cut off, it will deny you access. So this is a question that you're going to do. We have a firewall. It is a combination of hardware and software that controls the flow of incoming and outgoing network traffic and prevents unauthorized communication into and out of the network. The firewall identifies names, internet protocol addresses, application and other characteristics of incoming traffic. So it checks the information against the access rules programmed into the system by the network administrator. Here we have the screening technologies like the packet filtering, which examines fields in the header of the data packets flowing between the network and the internet, examining individual packets in isolation. Then we have stateful inspection. It determines whether the packets are part of an ongoing dialogue between a sender and a receiver. We have the network address transition, which is NAT, which cancels the IP address of the organization's internal host computer, protect against a sniffer program outside the firewall. Then we have application proxy filtering, which examines the application content of the packets. A proxy server stops data packeting originating outside the organization, and then these ones will help you to talk to what you need. So we have a firewall placed between the firm's private network and the public. So this is internet. We have an outer firewall, and then here we have the inner firewall. What do you think is the importance of this? The importance of this is just protect against unauthorized traffic. Anything that comes in, it is protected. We have intrusion detection systems. They are full-time monitoring tools placed at the most vulnerable point of corporate networks to detect and deter intruders continually. The scan software looks for patterns inactive of known methods of computer attacks, such as bad passwords, checks to see if important files have been removed or modified, and then to send information to the administrator. We have an antivirus. This is a software designed to check computer system and drives for the presence of the computer viruses. We have encryption. Many organizations use encryption to protect sensitive information transition over the network. So encryption is the coding and scrambling of a message to prevent their access by an authorized user. Here we have two types of encryption, where we have the symmetric key encryption, like someone sends you a from a sender to the receiver. You write the word like 143, and the person who is intended to get the information will know. If you, for example, meaning I love you, a person will know because it is encrypted between two of you. But this can also mean I hate you because it is a 143. Then the public encryption key. So these are the keys. Then you have the digital signatures, which are certificates, and they help in authentication. It is a digital code that is attached to electronically transmitted messages that is used to verify the origin and content of the message. Digital certificates are data files used to establish the identity of users and electronic assets for protection of online transaction. So I will request you to really go explore more on how digital signatures and data certificates operate. Thank you. You're blessed.